called me up and says, "Hey, it's not fair that you're making us go and find your information so that we can get in on the deals." So here I am. I'm back to give you more deals and just show you a couple of things that we're going to be getting ourselves into when you decide to take the deal. Okay, here it is. Now, if you missed earlier, I talked about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and how people have been just throwing all these deals on that one day. Well, I kind of have taken a little issue with that because I think that if you have something that could really help people, you don't make it a deal for one day or for that matter, 2 days. I'm making it a deal for the rest of December. Now, that's a deal in itself, right? And then I even threw a little bonus on there. Here's the bonus. I'm saying I will let you decide on what you want to pay. I know. Crazy, right? I'm going to leave the information for you. And then I'm going to go into showing you some of the things we're going to get ourselves into. I'm going to be showing you all kinds of stuff. I keep hearing people say, "Hey, I want to learn to make money online. I want to learn to, make money in my sleep, passive income." I don't believe in passive income. I like my money out there doing some stuff, right? I want to see it with some work clothes on. If anybody is with me, y'all go ahead and put some information in the description field in the comment section. Say, yeah, I believe it too. So I'm going to show you some of the things that puts clothes, work clothes on these deals. All right. So, but let me show you this real quick. So if you want, I'm going to be able to, give you the QR code and or where you can literally book me. How's that? Is that all right? All right. Let me see if I can go ahead and add this in here so that you can see it. All right. Okay. I'll make sure that I put it in the description field for you. I think it is. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description field. Otherwise, it might show up. The QR codes and all that kind of stuff might show up here. But let me go ahead and show you some of the things I'm going to be showing you if this is something that you want to do. Again, you get a chance to say, "Hey, I'd like to just pay this much for December." But I'm going to tell you, if you want to give this as a gift, it's awesome because the gift, this is a gift that keeps on earning. Now, I like to say this is for educational purpose only. People that try to make money, this is not typical, implied, guaranteed, da da da. All the disclaimer stuff, right? Y'all know I like to have fun. So this is the disclaimer stuff. People that try to make money online, even people that try to make money offline, it doesn't always work out. And it doesn't work out sometimes because, well, there's some very particular factors. Sometimes people don't do anything. That used to be me. I didn't do nothing, right? I just like, okay, well, um, thank you for the information. And what else? So up on the screen is the calendar, but let me jump into and show y'all some of the stuff that I can start showing you that we can do for ourselves, right? So, okay, here's one. I'm going to show you this real quick. Hopefully, y'all are able to see this all right. So here are some of the things that I like to share with people all of the time. And I'm going to be sharing this with you too. So let's take a look. So we're going to be talking about creating different products, right? Now, this one right here is, I like to share this because it's only for those that are ready to put all those ideas. Now, if you're like me, you get ideas all the time. I'm overrun with them. Look at this. I got all these different things and just ideas upon ideas upon ideas, right? Now, what I try to do is show you there's no try, like Yoda says, there's do or there's don't do. I'm going to be showing you how to do this stuff, right? So here's one of the latest products I just created called Rewire. I'm going to show you how we're going to take all of those ideas of yours. And let me say that differently. We're not going to take your ideas. I'm going to show you how to take, these are tubs and tubs of ideas. Now, if you are like me, you've got tubs and tubs of ideas. Well, let's get them out there, right? GPTs can't show all of that. They just don't do it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be showing you how to create content from those things. Now, content piece one, content piece two, content piece three could be a variety of things. Now, we don't know yet if anybody's going to, buy this stuff. And we're just going to make sure that you have yourself a YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to bring this down to size here in a minute, but I just want to show you the roadmap. If we were going to Chicago, I'd tell you, here's what we're going to do, how we're going to get there. Here's the vehicle that we're going to use. Now, I've got all kind of ideas about the vehicles that you can use, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's take a look. Now, here it is. Remember earlier today, I says, here is the opportunity, right? In this particular one, I was talking about the 30-day digital product a day challenge. I issued that a little bit ago. And let me tell you, I got overrun with, I want to take that challenge. And I was going to do it for, for free. But I says, I got to figure something else out, right? So anyway, this is one of them. This is what we're going to do. 30 days, digital product a day. Now, keep in mind, it is what? December 1st, Cyber Monday. So if you want to come in, we're going to do this 30 days. Now, remember, I said, I'm going to let you decide on what I charge you for this. Now, just look at it for a minute. I'm going to be showing you a lot of different things. Here it is, right? You may go, well, I may or may not know you, guy. Who is this dude? Well, I'm Randy Outerbridge, and they call me the Monetize Your Life guy because, well, I literally sit here all day and think of things that can help people monetize what they already do, taking knowledge that they already have, taking experiences they already have, and figuring out how to earn a good living from it. Again, here is my disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. Results are not typical, implied, guaranteed. Some people that try to make money online or off make nothing. So I'm not promising you that. I am saying that you will create something. You come into the thing we're going to be doing, this 30-day challenge. It starts when? Today. Who has to wait to do year-end resolutions and all that stuff? Man, I don't believe in all that. Let's get into it today. If you're ready, let's do it. So here are some of the things I do. I'm Monetize Your Life guy. I say I do coaching and consulting. I run I like to say a holding company company called Our Bridge Business Institute. And here is the moniker where business creation is the classroom. I am constantly showing you how to create things, getting your reps in so that you can get into this stuff. I run a couple of podcasts. I actually just, signed on with another one that I'm going to be doing with a good friend of mine, Ashley. And we're going to be talking about career, business, and life. I do one with Rob, my man Rob here, Rob Heath Sr. That is the Two Business Guys Mastermind. Again, you can go to my YouTube channel and see the other stuff that I do. I run my own where I'm teaching people how to create digital products, how to use AI, how to do all of that stuff. All right. Now, here's some of the books. Again, sometimes you have to do this, right? Because people go, well, who are you to show me how to do anything? And so this is my proof portfolio proof, however you want to say it. Now, some books I've written, and they're over on Amazon. You can go over there and check it out if you want to. So here is what I like to say. Now, somebody that hears this and they go, I know that guy. I've heard about that guy. He's okay. If you're ready, you can just go ahead and jump in right now. I have left, I think inside of what you're seeing, you've got the QR code, so you can jump in and sign up now. This happens to be a good time because I just got over teaching the entrepreneurship classes and we're off for a little while. So I have some capacity. Let's get it. So here's some of the books. If you want to check out some of those career books, I've got some very personal books on here, how to write, different books on how to write things, get stuff done. Now, another place that we're going to be talking about, I may be able to show you here in a second, but we put stuff on PayHip sometimes. I like to test things there. Right now, I don't want to go too deep into what we're going to be doing inside, but I like to tell you that there's places that your stuff can end up. Here's my Gumroad store. I got some stuff over there. Here's some testimonials. Some people say about this. Hey, who is this guy? So here's some testimonials. I've got all kinds. I've got audio testimonials. I've got video testimonials. I got visual testimonials. I got some that's not even in here. So this is who is going to be helping you with this stuff. I'm going to be helping you create. You're in the middle of starting something. I'm going to help you start it. Again, if you use ChatGPT and all that kind of stuff, that's fine. I'm going to help you take what they tell you to do and show you literally how to implement it, how to execute on that. because ChatGPT will tell you a whole bunch of stuff, but then they don't get you the motivation. They don't get you up in the morning. They don't give you the, classroom. They don't get you somebody that's going to be right there going, hey, let's get going. Let's do this. Let's do that. Not that, not that, not that, that. That's me. That's what I'm going to be helping you with. You're going to get massive accountability. So here's the thing. Opportunity is here. If you've heard enough, go ahead and jump in. Here's what you want to do next. Click or tap on the link to enter the challenge. Get on my calendar and says, I want to start now. What I may do is work with you individually or a group, depending on how many people I get in over this period of time. All right. So that's that. Let me show you a couple other things. Now, if you want to go on Amazon and check out a couple of things that I've already done, let's go ahead and show you this one. If you want to go over, you can just type my name in, Randy Otterbridge. If you never heard of me, then you can go over here, tap in here. It'll show you some of the books that I have right now. Look at that limited time deal. I didn't put that on sale, but they did. Whatever. Right, here's one of my very first books. I've actually done some more since then. In fact, I want to show you a couple of things. This one actually is my newer one. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if the screen is showing or what you're showing, but here's one of the newer ones that is actually an offshoot of this one. Why I'm showing you that? Okay, camera, come back over here. Why I'm showing you that is because this right here is an illustration of how I'm going to be working with you to take maybe some things that you already done. Look at this. And create it in a new way. I love the idea of being able to repurpose stuff. I'm going to be showing you how to do that as well. These are our sons. Very emotional book. This one was tough for me. It talks about losing a son and how that affected my mom, my Heather and I, and all this kind of stuff. Right, here's one of my very first books. So here's a writing book right where you are. I love doing this. But that's not me. On y'all get that right? Okay. So these are stories to live, love, and laugh by, and live, love, and profit by. Here's Writing as a Jealous Lover. I'm literally bringing this back in, and I'm doing a new cover for Writing as a Jealous Lover. So I'm doing a little things, I'm doing a couple of things different. All right. So anyway, I'm going to be showing you all this. Here are some of the things that I like to show people because they go, show me that you've done some stuff. All right. So here is the PayHip store. I love using PayHip simply because PayHip does not charge you until only on the back end, which is really, really cool, right? We don't want to get charged on the front end. Sometimes we just put stuff in here, try some things and test it out, all that kind of stuff. So that's me. I'm going to be showing you that one. Let's see. Let's go over to our other store. Here is the Gumroad store. So my point is that I'm going to be showing you how to do all of this stuff. I don't want you going into 2026 once again saying, oh my gosh, I wish I could earn while I'm sleeping. Well, I like to make bank in my bathrobe. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll show you how to make money while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation, while you're out with your lady, your guy friend, or whatever it is, right? These kind of things. Look at that, 22 different products there, different things, all kinds of stuff that we can get ourselves into. I'm going to be walking you through this. I'm supposed to have, okay, look at that. I like to do 0+ pricing. Sometimes, like I'm doing right now, is I'm saying, hey, listen, you want to just give me what you're thinking. And if you go out there and make a couple of bucks, now you can send me the rest. That's fine. You can do that. All right. Then I'm going to be showing you how to put all of this stuff on different pages. I use all kinds of different learning management systems. You got the Kajabis of the world and all that kind of stuff. So here's one that I just finished up. It's the Kingdom Wealth Building System. This right here is, oops, you can't see it. My bad. So here's one that I literally just finished this up. You get a chance to see how I put this stuff together so that you can do it too. It's almost like holding your hand, I guess, whatever. Holding your hand and walking you through how I create these things so that you can create them too. I know the pain of buying a course and the course sits on the shelf and it grows dust. Why? Because for some reason we weren't able to put it into play. That is implementation 100%. And then the other one, consistency, right? Well, I've got a cure for inconsistency, and it's me. The Monetize Your Life guy is going to be helping you. I understand that you've got a busy life, you got stuff going, life is happening. But when we can do stuff like this, everybody, let me tell you, guys, when we can do stuff like this, when we can create from, oh man, see, this was supposed to be a different price, and I see that it's the wrong price in here. I got to go change that. It was supposed to be $19. Let me see. It's supposed to be $19 and 83 cents. But I see I put the wrong price in there, so I'm gonna have to go change that. Oh, I, I see some other issues. You know how you don't you love that, right? You come across something, go, wait a minute, that's not right. Anyway, so we're gonna be showing you how to do that. I'm gonna dive deep into that. I'm gonna be showing you some of the other areas. If you like to make funnels and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna show you how to create funnels. I create them all of the time. Blog post, all of that stuff. Let me see if I can show you some of the blog posts I got in here. Look at that. Yeah. So we got blogs, we got all these different things. What the main thing is that we're creating assets. That's what I want to share with you. We create assets. And if we can create assets, everybody, then we can go out there and take these assets, trade these assets, give these assets, pass these assets down, all of that stuff. Now, I know what you may be thinking. He's going to let us decide on the price. Yes. Jump into the calendar. It's no trick. And I'll show you. I'll say, hey, based on what you've seen, based on the fact that you've gotten a look at some of the things that we're going to be doing, based on the fact that you're going to have an accountability partner, what do you think that's worth? Now, we know you're going to be out there shopping. So for this 30 days, how about giving somebody, how about this? How about giving somebody a gift of earning, right? I just get them off the couch, right? You says, look, go over there and learn from Randy. He's going to show you how to monetize some things. You went to school, you went to college, you went here, you got the college of life, whatever it is. I'm going to show them how to put all of that stuff into action. I'm telling you, it's not easy, but it is simple. And the simplest part is just starting doing stuff, right? I don't have to sell you on this. I'm not selling, but I am telling you, these are the kind of things that make the biggest difference in our life. When we look back and go, man, I learned this one little thing over a period of time, and it made all the difference. That's a leverageable moment. Up on the screen, you'll see it right here. You'll see the calendar if you want to get on the calendar now. Some of you may go, bro, I loved it. I liked it so much. Can I buy you some coffee right now? I like coffee, as you can tell. Let's see, where's my cup? So that's not a background. That's my thing. So buy me some coffee. That is good. Go ahead and do that if you want to. I would love it if you bought me some coffee. But in the meantime, let's get out there and let me show you how to do this stuff. You may have bought courses and all that kind of stuff before, and you come to realize, man, these courses aren't doing me any justice. Yeah, because they're sitting on the shelf and they're too long. I don't like doing that. I like to be able to go, hey, how about if we do this? And then I'm going to show you now again, ChatGPT and Perplexity of the world. They're not showing you this stuff. They're just giving you a whole bunch of, and it's not even real time. That's bad. It's like, wait a minute, this is a year ago? Yeah, I'm just saying. Perplexity is a little bit better. But I show you how to do this stuff real time, walk you through it. Now, I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm going to tell you again, this is for educational purposes only. This is not to replace financial advice. I'm literally saying, let me help you monetize your life. Pretty simple, but not easy because your life is complex. You got stuff going on in your life. You got stuff, but then we've got these ways that we can go out there. Man, I wanted to show y'all something. Might be too powerful though. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But this right here was just a hack. You can take this hack right now and start doing some things with it. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I don't know. I gotta. Oof. I'm gonna see if I can actually pull it up for you. I'll do. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna show y'all now. I'm gonna be using a very specific large language model. That's what they call them. Very specific one. And when you see this one, if you haven't seen it before, I'm gonna walk you through how to use it in a very, very specific way. All right, if you're ready for it, I'll go ahead and show you. But I want to show you a powerful tool for people that are more advanced and you do this stuff already. I'm an SEO, it's already blah blah blah. Well, answer engines are changing the search engine game. If you look at my LinkedIn stuff, it says search engine optimization person, SEO is. Now I'm an answer engine optimization person. Why? Because the chat GPTs of the world, they're doing something different. Okay, let me go ahead and jump on this, right? Let me show y'all right here. Here it is, Perplexity. Now watch what I do with Perplexity. And again, if you're seeing this at another time, watch what I do with Perplexity. I'm going to do what we used to do as an SEO. We used to do this in Google. This is how we find problems that we then go out there and solve. Look at this. How do I, now watch what it's saying. How do I unblock a website? How do I clear cache? These are problems, right? So then how do I learn about AI? Well, you come to me and I'm going to show you. Because I've been vibe coding. I've been doing the whole thing, man. We're going to be having a good time if you decide to get in. Now, I would suggest you get in pretty soon because I usually fills up pretty quickly. And now I've offered this past Black Monday, past Black Friday, past Cyber Monday offer. 30 days. We're going to be creating digital products. 30 days of learning this stuff. And you get to pay me what you think it's worth. Boy, that's the devilish smile, isn't it? You get to tell me what you would like to pay for it. You get to tell me what you want. Now, I know that offer is like, oh my gosh, stop that. Don't do that. Well, guess what? If I can show you the value first, if I can go, I ain't selling. I'm going to just show you. And if you go, wait a minute, that stuff works. Ooh, almost got me cussing. That stuff works. Then you pay me. Because it worked. Anyway, so look at this. How do I learn about AI? How do I learn Spanish? How do I learn best? How do I learn? And say, here's another one. Why can't I sleep? Why can't I open Spotify? Why can't I fall asleep? Why can't I go? These are problems. What do? Solve for problems. What do? We create stuff that solves problems. Now that's an inside tip. I'm probably going a little bit too long here, but I don't care. I'm going to be doing this all the time. Giving you these little tips so that you go out, use the tip, come back and says, I used it, worked, let's rock. All right, y'all with that? All right, here's another one. Let's see. Why can't I? So we go, so we go, why can't I? Or we go, where is, another one is, where is. Now, I'm not going to be doing stuff like this, Super Bowl 26, maybe I could use that. I'm going to show you how we can maybe use something like this to then, create stuff from it. Where is, but I love the, the why isn't Chat GPT, why can't I get, right, a job? Why can't I get, not this one. Well, why can't, but that might be somebody's situation. And then maybe, you have a thing or two that you can offer in terms of how to's. I don't know. Why can't I get a job? Now, like, for example, my friend Ashley and I, we got Ashran Career Solutions, and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on Sundays talking about this stuff because this is our experiences. Although I'm an entrepreneur, there's stuff I've done before that being an entrepreneur, right? And I get another opportunity to bring my years of experiences, my degrees, and having worked at different places and all kinds of stuff, right? So why can't I get over my ex? Ooh, that's a good one for the relationship niche. Are y'all getting it? Now I'm using an answer engine. I'm not using Google because I could go over to Google and do the same thing. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's go over to Google, right? And you say the same thing, right? We say, why can't I? Look at this. I can't stop yawning. Why can't I find strawberries? It's wintertime. What are you doing? Why can't I sleep at night? You start seeing that, right? Why can't FS have money? I don't know. But you start seeing things that people are. So then another one, let me finish that thought. You start seeing things that people are looking for, right? What's wrong with, right? Shopify, Glassdoor, all these different things that are what's wrong with the Steelers. Can't help y'all on that one because our Lions aren't doing nothing either. Right. So we start looking at all these different things that we now can type in that gets us to problems. Oh my gosh. I could go on and on about some other areas, but I got some of those maybe on my channel. If you go to Randy Otterbridge, go to my channel on YouTube. You might be able to see some there because I put a lot of them there. I recommend just turn them on and do whatever you're going to be doing. Just listen to them, go all the way through it, comment in. The algorithm loves that when you comment, right? So, and I could definitely use the help over there. So this is, again, the things that we're going to be getting ourselves into. If this is for you, if this is what you're thinking about, you want to come in there and do. Now you can do a couple things here. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here, right? Where you can support the show. I love it if you want to support what we're doing, so I can do more of it. And again, if you enjoyed this workshop, here's another one, right? Go ahead and buy me some coffee. Oh my gosh. You want to buy me some coffee? I drink coffee every day. And let's see, it's 7:00 right now. I'm not drinking none for the rest of the night because I won't sleep. But if you want to come in again and do some of these things, let me go ahead and leave this one up here for you. Get on the calendar, jump on the calendar. That's going to be a really good spot for you to go ahead and dive into what we're doing. Get this deal. It goes past Black Friday, past Cyber Monday, and gets you into 30 days of doing stuff. Now you can jump in if you want to, and then you can see how you vibe with that. If you want to do that, that's fine. Look at my cameras. Follow me. Yeah, I see what you're doing there, camera. Stop tripping. But anyway, so that's it, everybody. I'm going to jump off now and go eat myself some dinner. Do what you want to do.